in search for good entertainment. Critic discretion is advised.
A creepy doll in a horror film. What could go wrong? And action. Preview, review. The Boy. So The Boy follows a nanny played by Lauren Cohan, who is hired by a British family to babysit their son. By the way, their son just so happens to be a doll who they speak to as if it's alive. Originally, she thinks they're crazy, but after weird things start happening around the house, she questions whether the doll is actually alive. Now, my main problem with this flick is that it's full of horror cliches. If you came up with a list of the top 10 most common cliches of the horror genre, it would cover at least 8 or 9 of them. House in the middle of nowhere with no cell phone signal. You got it. Dream sequences that always result in a jump scare. You got it. Shouting hello after hearing some strange noise in the house. Do you think that's going to help? Do you expect them to answer? Stuff like that just gets on my nerve really quick. I don't mind if a horror film is cliched. You can argue that The Conjuring is cliched, but it's scary because of the execution. But in terms of screenplay and script, it felt like The Boy wasn't even trying to avoid the cliches. My other issue is that it wasn't really scary. There were several times when chills went down my spine, but I was never scared shitless. Frankly though, I think it worked in its favor. This is actually better than other January horror garbage, and it did surprise me. Something I want to point out is that it didn't rely on jump scares. Don't get me wrong, there are a few of them, and whenever they're used, they're cheap and annoying. However, you can clearly see that the director is trying to tell a creepy story that builds tension. And more often than not, he succeeds. The other thing I liked was the acting. Lauren Cohan, who plays Maggie on The Walking Dead, put on a great performance. I loved her character. She was attractive and she had a solid backstory. But I also enjoyed Rupert Evans, and the two of them had believable chemistry. In the end, The Boy isn't really special or original, and it's not all that scary either. That said, it's still creepy, well acted, and well directed. The pros and cons may balance out, but I'm going to knock it up a grade and give The Boy a 2.75 out of 5. So have you seen The Boy? Did you see it? What did you think about it? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, punch that like button, and I'll see you guys next time on Preview Review. Thanks for watching. And that's why we call it maturity.